Welcome back to the Art of Self-Mastery. I am Master Johnson back here with another one for you. Today's video is going to be so freaking mind-boggling, but you know what? You guys are loving this stuff. This is the infancy of my channel. Feel free to do the things with the buttons. If you want to get closer to me, find the stuff inside of the comments. Let's go and dive on in. So there is a cyclic type of lifestyle that keeps you in the cycles of your manifestations. So what this looks like is, I remember there was a certain point in time where I could not get enough of this information. I mean, you're talking hours upon hours and hours on a daily basis, to the point where it was a point of obsession, trying to figure out what I needed to do, trying to figure out how to manifest money, specifically career success, business success, all of these things. And while I would start to make it make sense up here in my mind, and while I would feel like I was doing it right, for some reason, everything in my freaking business and then some was going completely wrong. That's what this video is going to be about. It's to get you to break out of the cycle of continuously manifesting the same circumstances, okay? Now, the stuff that I'm about to share with you is exceptionally high consciousness, okay? What does that mean? That means that what I'm going to give you here may not connect with you, or at least your conscious mind, on the first try. That is not a bad thing. That is definitely actually a necessary thing that's going to open up your mind to think and to feel differently, to experience your life differently. Now, again, this is the infancy of the channel, so I don't have the big, greatest jump cuts and edits, but the volume here, okay, the information I'm giving you right now, if you can take this and implement it, it's done. Let's go and dive on in. Why do we experience the same days over and over and over again? It's this simple. If you do not change the way you look at things, the things you look at will not change. Now, what that actually means is the perspective that you have on the things inside of your life, on the circumstances and the situations. If your perspective does not change, then why should your reality? The only way for your perspective to change your reality, watch this, is you have to change the way you feel about the things that you are seeing on a consistent basis. See, what was going on is, this is the huge part. This is the mic drop moment. I was thinking that I could change the already manifested circumstances in my life. What this would look like. There would be a time where I was not able to control how much money my business brought in. So I thought that if I learned how to control my reality, I can go ahead and manifest all the money inside of my business so I can pay my bills on time. The key word here is control. I was trying to control something that was already done, that was already manifested, that was already in a state of being circumstantial evidence that I then would allow to impress my subconscious mind and or my nervous system, that would then cause me to go work to try to change the current circumstance. Here's what I want you to understand at this first point. You're not going to change what is already manifested. But what you can do is change your perspective in the way that you feel about the things that have manifested. So let me flip it on its head. Every single time that you're experiencing the same, manifestation, circumstance, and situation that you thought that you manifested your way out of, and then you take action out of that conclusion that you've made based off your circumstances, you are now creating the same circumstance over again, simply because you have not changed your perspective. You have not changed the way that you feel. So have you ever heard of this thing called intuitional guidance, or intuitive pushes, nudges from the universe, so to speak, spiritual guides? Okay, let me go ahead and make sure that you get that, how this works. In order for you to have a different idea, I need you to have a different perspective. And if you can have a different perspective, then you're going to have different feeling states. And if you have different feeling states, listen to me. If you have different feeling states, it's going to lead you to different ideas, because you change the way that you feel about the circumstance. You change the way that you are seeing the circumstance. And there, from forevermore and forever on, you are no longer a victim to your circumstance. You are the architect of it. You have the power. Don't you get it? Everything is here within you. And then from this I am consciousness, you are painting the picture. You are not creating reality. You're choosing the reality that's already been created, where you have now broken the cycle of this whole manifestation, information, masturbation type thing. You're going from information to implementation. So, what does it mean to be implementing this information? This means you don't take action out of lack anymore. You don't even take any action out of what you see outside of you because it's already manifested. The only thing that can change in this moment is your perspective, your feeling state, your story, your definition, and your meaning, which I've talked about in previous videos. But what I really want you to grasp right now is, in order for things to change, why would things change if you haven't? Wow, that's pretty big. If you guys are connecting with this, just inside of the comments, let me know. How about you put a magical word that says, I shifted? So then therefore your conscious mind can tell your subconscious mind that you shifted. And then you can take the energy from this video and actually paint a different reality perspective and feeling state from here moving forward. And then you get to break the cycle right now with me on this video whenever you are seeing it. All right, guys, I don't want this video to go too long. I got to go ahead and get into the gym. Hey, listen, I got a community that's amazing, man, and it is growing. If you are feeling like, you would like to invest into yourself, you would like to actually get away from all of the information, actually learn how to implement strategically, I would invite you into my community. It is $79. Go ahead and come on in. And if it's not what you want, I'll refund everything back to you. You got nothing left to lose. You got everything to use, baby. Or you got this to lose too. It doesn't necessarily matter. All I can say is, listen, I know where you are. I know what it's like. And at a certain point, you just got to get away from these videos, man. You got to get to the implementation part, right? You're a master in training, but you first have to put this information into implementation and then understand that it's so much easier and simple than it has to be. So if you're feeling like that, you're called to it, find the link to my school community inside of the pinned comments. Live calls, man. Oh my gosh, the live calls, connections, networking events, previous trainings, everything, man. It's all there for you. Again, I'm putting all this together for you. So I appreciate you guys. Hopefully this video was able to give you a shift, give you a little bit new perspective, give you something new. I'm Master Johnson, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.